Welcome to History, Myth, and Legend, the podcast where gods clash, monsters roam, and drama rules the day. We're not here for the dry textbook versions. We're here to retell the myths your teacher skipped, the wild, weird, and downright epic tales from the cultures around the world. In our first series, we're diving into creation myths, how the world began according to the legends that shaped civilizations. Buckle up, because the ancient world was anything but boring. Before there were cities, smartphones, or streaming services, there was just water. Endless, mysterious water stretching as far as the spirit could see. But don't worry, this wasn't the end of the story. It was the beginning. Welcome to the North Iroquois Native American creation story. It's got sky beings, talking animals, cosmic diving competitions, and the world's most famous turtle. Buckle up, or maybe shell up. Once upon a time, there was a sky world above the clouds where the spirit people lived peacefully around a great tree of life. One day, the tree was uprooted. Why? Some say curiosity, some say fate, and it left a hole in the sky. A sky woman peered through and lost her balance. Some even say she was pushed, tumbling down towards the watery world below. She wasn't alone for long. The animals in the vast water saw her falling and sprang into action. Seeing the sky woman descend, the geese soared up to catch her. Gently, they broke her fall and carried her down. But where would she land? There was no earth, only waves. Enter Big Turtle, floating calmly below. The geese lowered the sky woman onto his back, and Turtle became her raft in the sea of nothingness. But Sky Woman needed land to live on, so the animals volunteered for a bold mission. Dive deep into the waters to bring up soil from the bottom. Beaver tried, otter tried, even the strong muskrat tried, and succeeded. Exhausted and near lifeless, the little muskrat surfaced, clutching a tiny bit of mud in his paws. Sky Woman took that sacred earth and gently spread it onto the turtle's back. And she danced in gratitude. The soil began to grow and grow and grow. Thus, Turtle Island, the land we now call North America, was born. Sky Woman was pregnant when she fell. That's a plot twist. She later gave birth to twin boys. But like all twins in myths, they couldn't be more different. One was gentle, the creator of rivers, animals, and beauty. The other was mischievous, tearing up mountains and making thorns and chaos. These twins shaped the land together in a wild, divine sibling rivalry that gave the world its balance of good and bad, calm and storm. To the native peoples of the North, the earth isn't just a rock in space. It's a living, breathing relative. The turtle carries us, the sky woman nourishes us, and the animals are our family. This creation story isn't about dominion over nature. It's about respect and connection. Even today, many indigenous peoples refer to North America as Turtle Island, a powerful reminder that the land itself is a part of the story, not just a setting, but a character, a sacred gift. So the next time you see a turtle, remember, it's not just a reptile, it might be the very foundation of the world. And just like that, from chaos, from void, from cosmic eggs, talking animals, sacred trees, and the occasional dismembered god, the world was born. Over the past few episodes, we've been seeing the universe spun from spiderwebs, sung into being, sculpted from clay, and even bartered into existence by gods with questionable negotiation skills. One thing's for sure, every culture has a story, and every story tells us something about how we see ourselves. Whether you believe the world hatched from an egg or exploded out of nothingness, it's clear creation is messy, wild, divine, and kind of awesome. But don't pack up your scrolls and star charts just yet. We have a few more creation stories to share with you before our next series. Then, we're exploring what comes after creation. Think floods, fire, giants, and maybe a little divine sibling rivalry. You know, typical growing pains of a brand new universe. I'm Penny, and this has been History, Myth, and Legend. Thanks for joining me on this mythic journey through the beginning of everything. Until next time, stay curious, stay legendary, and remember, all great stories start with a spark or a really loud bang.